Okay guys, hear me out. Japanese shows, they're a little, how do I put it? Odd. We've seen to some extent the lengths of which Japanese shows can be somewhat weird and downright confusing, and this weird energy of Japanese shows have came into contact with the culture of anime. I'm sure you've seen parts of a show where you just take a step back, clasp your hands together, and think to yourself, wow, what just happened? But that's why Japanese culture appeals to us. It offers unique moments you can never obtain in any traditional Western show. Japan has recognized the anime scene as a platform worthy of its attention, and as a result, we get more anime content. Now, the phrase anime content doesn't apply to just more seasons of your favorite show, but we get more content in terms of merchandise, live events such as concerts or cafes, or the most unique thing that nobody's talking about as much, and that's anime radio shows. Anime radio shows highlight traditional Japanese media merging into the recently booming anime industry, and let's just say, well, I fell into a hole deeper than when I discovered Hololive. And that's saying a lot, okay? Alright, let me explain. I found this idea of anime radio shows rather interesting because here in the West, we call these podcasts. But in Japan, they're still called radio shows, which in a way sounds cool and retro. If you played any game that has optional side quests, that's what anime shows are in a nutshell. You don't necessarily have to watch it, but damn, if this isn't entertainment, then I don't know what is. Anime radio shows consist of a bunch of voice actors who played a role into a single anime, in which they sort of just relax and talk to each other. For example, in the Kimetsu no Yaiba radio show, you have a lot of voice actors talking amongst each other in the same room. They might give their opinions about the show, or they'll just talk about their average daily life. It separates the man or woman behind the voice, and you get to see genuine conversations between characters of your favorite show. If you like Nezuko, you actually get to hear her speak for more than 10 seconds. If you're tired of Deku and Baku fighting all the time, why not watch them talk in real life? If you are a dedicated anime fan, radio shows like these are the closest we can get to know who these people are, the people who contribute and give us entertainment. I find that these type of shows feel almost exclusive, not just because it's a Japanese only thing, but not a lot of people actually realize that they can listen to Tanjiro and Zenitsu yelling when Nezuko enters the room. What I find that a lot of what Western culture lacks is hardcore traditional media finding creative ways to interact with an audience that isn't the main segment. When you watch a movie or a reality TV show, it's hard to find more information about the people who play that role. Here in the West, these types of radio shows don't really exist. However, many of the dub voice actors have a lot more creative freedom to do a lot of different things with their fans. Matt Mercer, for example, the voice actor behind McCree and Yusuke, runs the biggest Dungeons and Dragons stream, Critical Role. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I know nothing about D&D. But since this channel is run by Matt Mercer, in which he engages with a bunch of other voice actors that I know from various video games or anime, it makes the viewing experience 10 times more interesting and overall really fun. They are to a degree people we look up to, but at the same time share the same interests we do, and that's something that you can't find with traditional movie actors or actresses. From the shenanigans of Kimetsu no Radio to Hanako Radio, there has been a boom of channels who translates these anime radio shows for us to enjoy. It's like watching a Hololive video, minus the holo, yet no one knows about this special section of the community, and as a result, they haven't been properly acknowledged for their hard work. If you are deprived of your favorite show because they are still on hiatus, I totally understand, and these channels will give you the content you've been craving for. Anime radio shows come in all shapes and sizes, so if you do end up falling into the rabbit hole, you're welcome.
See you next time. シャツジェンみんなまたね